individual showed what one motivated Marine and his rifle can do. And before you ladies...
Nice.
Well,
Sir, yes, sir!
you forget your fucking name? 0300 Infantry.
So on a serious note, on this video, we're going to talk about, can you actually, I guess, go insane, lose your bearing, go mental in recruit training in the Marines? Yes, you can. You've all heard me say a few times, I don't make videos on anything that if I don't have first-hand knowledge or experience on. So this one, I do have first-hand knowledge and experience on. To make a long story short, when I was in the MEPS program, I was with a kid next to me. Obviously, we were teenagers, and we went in together. We were from the same city, and he was just a normal kid, talking like, you know, just kind of how I am now. I'm not saying I'm a kid, I'm just saying he had personality. He was normal, he was okay. So we went to Paris Island. We were in the same platoon. He was right across from me. We were cool. We were buddies because we came from the same city. And the whole time we were on our way, you know, through other states, North Carolina, on the way to Paris Island, we were, you know, talking about how we were going to come back on our 10 days leave, get together, have a great party and stuff like that, and just all this fun stuff we were going to do. And a few weeks into it, now when you're standing at attention online, you know, you've seen some of my videos on how to be a proper Marine recruit. So we won't get into all that because, again, I'll just keep derailing and going on to other things. So a lot of times you have to lock it up, stand at attention online, and face each other and listen to what the DIs are saying. So, and of course you've heard me say you need to scream very loud when the drill instructors give you a command or when you're answering a question. So this recruit, I really did forget his name. I honestly did. I wish I can remember. But over a few weeks, he went from sounding off very loud, standing at attention online, to sounding off a lot less, a lot lower, a lot slower. And the DIs knew that he and I were friends. So after a while, even I started noticing some things that were just really odd. And kind of that's why I showed that little image of Private Pyle cleaning his rifle, and the recruit next to him, I forgot his name in the movie, was looking at him like, dude, I think he's losing it. So here's what I started to see from him. So when you're standing at attention, your head and eyes are straight to the front, chest out, stomach sucked in, feet at a 45-degree angle together, arms straight down to your side. You won't get into all that. So over the next few weeks, after he started sounding off slower and lower, I started to see him online like this. Was making pretty much that same face Private Pyle was making, but it was just dead stare, staring at the ground, kind of lifeless. And just like in Full Metal Jacket, so when we went to the rifle range, he went to the rifle range where we weren't shooting live rounds. I think it was blanks. I don't remember all that, but the first week you're practicing whatever. But then when you started using live ammunition, this was the most oddest part of recruit training for me, because it's the first time, you know, these drill instructors, they are human. It is their job to be the way they are. And I'm pretty sure it was my heavy. I reconnected with my heavy very recently. I'm going to double check with him, because I'm pretty sure he's the one that pulled me aside the day we were walking on the rifle range. We were on the rifle range. And he just said, look, we're going to talk like humans right now. I need to ask you a question. You're friends with so-and-so. He goes, I don't want to hear ice or anything. We're just talking. At ease, speak freely. I'm like, holy shit, what's going on here? I said, yes, sir. He's like, I don't want to hear it. He goes, we're talking as people here. You're friends with so-and-so. I'm like, yeah. He goes, you notice anything different about him? I said, well, yeah, I do. I said, I'm not trying to jam this kid up or rat him. I said, I want him to graduate with us. I said, but I'm a little concerned. So he goes, I need you to talk to these people over here. So he passes me off to, I think they were the PMIs, like the range instructors. I don't know. They were in their Charlies, like, you know, your green uniforms. And they just talked to me. They're like, so recruit, what's your name? And I told them my name. They're like, so just talk to us. And I explained the whole thing, how we were in the MEPS program together, how he progressed into the personality and situation he was in. And they said, look, you're doing the right thing telling us this, but we have some concerns as well, so we just needed to hear from you. So at that point, they said, you can go back, and of course, the drill instructor snapped back into character. I watched them go over to this recruit, they walked him off the rifle range, and I never saw him again. So yes, unfortunately, the mental part took its toll on him. It's pretty weird and eerie seeing that happen too. It's almost like you're looking at a dead body, like a zombie. It was a very weird experience, very weird feeling, but this can happen in recruit training. Figured I'd share that with you. Semper Fi. Yep.